folks, I've been asked a few times recently I've talked about cooking bacon and so forth in the MicroPro Grill because this is such an amazing item, the MicroPro Grill. So today I wanted to show you exactly how you could use this to get your breakfast ready. So hence, here I am doing a breakfast show and how to do that. Now the MicroPro Grill is such a versatile product because it's utilising our microwave so that we can do any of our grilling, any of our baking, any of our cooking. So things like sausages, we can cook cakes in here, there's so many different things, and the great thing is it comes with a recipe book that's got a lot of those recipes in it. But as I said, today what we're going to be doing is cooking breakfast. So this morning, first up, I'm going to get the bacon in here and show you how easy it is to get a whole breakfast going. Now you'll notice we've got our bacon, it's in our Clearmate. I'm just going to drop this in here and I'll put 4 pieces of bacon in as we go. I can drop that there. Now there's 2 different settings for our lid. Our lid can either go in the upright position or it can go in the down position. When we're grilling things like this so that we can get the grill on both sides, what we're going to do in that situation is that we need it in the downside because we want it to be touching both sides of the meat as it goes. Now, quite literally, straight into the microwave. Now, the way I like to do this is 7 minutes. In the early days, there's a little bit of trial and error in working out, okay, well, which bits, how long does it take for your particular microwave? But that's literally just getting to know those basic little things about your own microwave. No matter what you're doing, your own oven is always the way that you like, to have things. Now, today we're going to have bacon and we're going to be serving it with some avocado on toast. So I've pre-cut the avocado and put it into a container here so that we can easily just drop this straight in, ready to go. Now, we're using our Extra Chef for this particular thing. Now for most of you, you know that the Extra Chef is great for cutting. It's got this amazingly sharp blade. In fact, they tell us in 15 minutes you can do 266 cuts utilising this blade, which is just amazing. But today what we're going to be using is we're using the beta function of it. So by utilising the beta function, it allows us to whip this up really easily. So I've taken off the outside ring here just to make it a little bit easier to drop the avocado in here. So literally dropping the avocado in. I'm just going to get it on both sides of the beta. Okay, drop that into the sink. Now, the way we like to have it in our house is that we also have some feta in there. So we mix the feta in. It's so good in there. There's a little lug right at the bottom of this container that holds the beta into place. So we've got to make sure that goes in there. Now, the other thing that we like to have in this, there's two other things. Some lemon juice, which I always like to put in now. It just helps to make the beating a little bit easier. And the last thing there is a little bit of chili flakes. I like a little bit of the heat that comes with that. So I'll just drop a little bit of chili flakes in there. As you can see, I've got those in my spice containers as we go there. So I can now clear those items into the sink there. Drop this on. And this is the item that we actually get to do all the beating with. Now, just as a point, on this particular item, it also, if I didn't want to put the lemon juice in first, if I wanted to do a little bit of beating first and then put the lemon juice in, I've got this little item here, which is fantastic because I could put that on the side there. I can twist it off to the side, put my lemon juice in, it'll sit there until I'm ready to drop it in. Now in this particular case, I wanted the lemon juice in there early. So, fantastic. Quite literally, it's got a rubber sole on the bottom of it, so it means that it won't move. So, a couple of big pulls here. Okay, and we have the perfect looking avocado, as you can see in there, which is fantastic. So perfect avocado. So that's going to go onto our toast after we've put the bacon on. So now we wait for the bacon to go. we've only got 3 minutes to go on that side of things, which is fantastic. So in 7 minutes, quite literally, the toast's on, it's just about to pop as well. So once the toast pops, I'll be able to drop the bacon on, put the avocado on, and then we'll be all done. Okay, so microwave's just dinged, it's in its cool mode now, so we can open this up and get out our bacon. Now, it's really important, this is going to be really hot. You do need to have your oven mitts. So grabbing this out, this is fantastic as we go through. I've heard it pop a couple of times, so I know that it's gone exceptionally well in here. So we'll close that door, and now open this up. It's still sizzling away here. You can see that even on the lid here, there's a little bit of some great well there, and look at that. This is perfect bacon. Now, you'll see also down in the bottom, there is a whole heap of oil. So all of the oil has now worked its way off the bacon. So this is a much nicer dish because we've been able to grill it with the fat on it, but then get it from there. So let's now, we've got our toast which came through. I'm just going to drop this here, drop this one onto here. So just put this off to the side so that you can see. So on the toast, there we go. So that shows you it does grill, it does a really good job. Now, if you're doing it, if you're doing it cold, it's going to take about 7 minutes. When you do it with the pan's already been heated a little bit, you can drop it back to about 5 minutes. And so you'll be able to get this. And that's really important you'll start to understand that. And a really easy way to preheat, if you're wanting to, is to and get more of the sear. So if you're doing something like a steak or your sausages, a preheat is going to give you a little bit more of a sear in there. And so the advantages of that is that it's going to take a little bit less, but it sears straight away as soon as it goes on there. Now, let's get our avocado out of here as well. And we'll drop this on the top. As you can see, this is so smooth. Our spatula ready to go here. It's so good. This spatula is also heat resistant. How good is that? So I can actually use it when I'm doing all my cooking. So I love that fact. Okay. Now, as with anything like this, requires a little bit of extra. I did forget to go and get the garnish, but I'll tell you what. Some cracked pepper. And some salt. And that is breakfast served. All I need now is to grab my coffee, and I have the perfect breakfast. So, if there's any questions at all about this, please drop them underneath the post. If you're looking at wanting to know more about the recipes, this comes with a great recipe book, which got a lot of things on it. We've also got heaps more recipes that we can share with you. So anyone who buys it, please just hit me up, and I'm happy to share with you some of the other recipes that we do. Also, the Tupperware website has some great recipes on there. So if you're wanting that information, you can go to my VIP page, TupperTroy.com, or if you're wanting to order one, grab it, jump in now, grab that, TupperTroyOrder.com. Thanks so much, folks. Have a great rest of your day.